Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I have some exciting, maybe not exciting, but like breaking Maplestory news. So for those of you who don't know, there's been a lot of controversy in Maplestory over the flame system. The algorithm was kind of rigged towards a specific stat, and they also found that these algorithms also affected the inner ability system. So KMS, in response to a bunch of backlash, decided to release a majority, if not all. I think they're attempting to do all of their uh, probability-based systems and basically becoming completely transparent about all the RNG aspects of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by reading this letter from the director of Maplestory in KMS. Hello again at 4:44 p.m. in Korea. What an unfortunate time, as 4 in Korea is an unlucky number like 13 in the US. Maplestory released their promised March 5th statement. People were waiting all day and it's finally here. I'm sure there will be a more detailed translation later, but to give my paraphrased version. We have disappointed you greatly and genuinely apologize. We realize that our customers have loved Maplestory greatly, and we will take the voices of our customers to heart in the future so that we do not make this mistake again. We apologize for not being more prompt. The probability reveal in Maplestory and other Nexon games is the result of listening to our customers' precious voices. Starting with this announcement, we will become a transparent and trustworthy game. 2. We have no excuse. We will start by strict self-reflection. We only focused on adding new content instead of fixing or adjusting the systems already in the game. It's embarrassing to say, but we didn't completely understand the content developed in the past, and we were lacking in our attention to this past content. This feels like we're revealing ourselves bare as developers, and it's very embarrassing. And we don't know how our customers will receive this information, but we will try our hardest to make up for the past and focus heavily on maintenance and rechecking of our past content. We will put our customers' first-hand experiences first, and we have made mistakes and patches that don't live up to our customers' expectations, and apologize. We should have rectified and apologized for any situation leading to customers having a negative experience, but we failed to do so. We should have also clearly communicated our intentions and failed to do so. We apologize. We should have put our customers' opinions and experiences first in developing and adjusting content, but we neglected this. We will pay more attention to the voices of our customers and explain our updates so that their intent may be understood clearly. We will rectify the negative experience that comes with probability-based systems. There are many probability-based systems in Maplestory currently. That's just to say cubing, Star Force, flaming, more cubing, BPOC cubing, more cubing, more flaming. And therefore, we believe we should address the negative experiences associated with the probability system to sustain a healthy and long-lived Maplestory. We will go over the probability systems in the game and adjust and improve them. We will also introduce a real-time monitoring system that can be accessed by customers to make sure that these probabilities are working correctly. This system will be introduced to all Nexon games. 5. We ponder the future of the game with you all. We showed your voice to the community forums, customer service tickets, surveys, and more, but the developers did not tell you their thoughts and plans in return, and we apologize for how this has frustrated you. From now on, we will pay more attention to the precious opinions of our customers and hear your sincere thoughts on the future of the game. Please leave your thoughts on the discussion forum, and they'll address them in 2021. We'll put improvement and adjustment of existing systems, blah, 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 blah. And from here on, they basically just continue apologizing, for their actions. And it's crazy because I don't think anyone ever expected. I mean, I think deep down we all knew the system was rigged, but nobody could say it because nobody had proof. And when Korea Maplestory announced, I think last month, that their flame system was indeed on a poor, non-randomly based algorithm, is when players started to continuously backlash the game. Now, for those of you guys who probably only want to hear this thing, is the compensation, right? So here is the list of compensation for the flames, inner ability, etc., etc. So it starts off here with the additional option reimbursement. As you can see, it's this is basically just going over how many points you pay to buy the new flame from the shop. And here, additional option strength appeared more often. So the translation is kind of bugged, but basically what happens is if you're, based on your class, if you're, I think this is breath shooter, I don't know what that is. Soul shooter, angelic buster, archer, crossbowman, wild hunter, I don't know what a key is either. I think that might be Kane's weapon, dual gun, ancient, blah, 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 blah. Get a 1.03%, a 1.03 times refund rate. So every flame that you used, you receive 1 back, and for every 33 you used, you get an additional 1 on top of the one that you used. And this goes for int and luck, except by 6% and 9%. Strength eaters, we actually kind of benefited from this rigged system, so they're keep leaving our compensation at 1. Again, if you guys care, this is the amount of points needed to buy a flame. Karma Powerful, Karma Flame of Eternal Rebirth, Karma Black Flame is 1, 3, and 5 in the world. And yeah, you know, if you really cared about it. This is all right here. Notes where equipment Xenon equipment worn by all classes are paid at 100% without correction. That sucks for Xenons because Xenons uses every single stat. And ability error, delay compensation, and this is, you know, talking about their compensation for the inner ability. A Medal of Honor guaranteed by the military. I'm guessing this is Mugong. You get points. I don't really know the translation of this, but I'm assuming it's probably 1 point that you can use to go back and buy one. Yeah, 1 point gets you 1 special Medal of Honor. And then use the Miracle Circulator, you get points if you used after purchasing Maple Auction, purchasing using cash or Maple points, etc., etc. These are the refund rates. And if you bought in Reboot, you get the points back, which you can use to buy honor in the shop. Now they have an extra section here where they give even more compensation, which I think is kind of crazy. And we apologize for the lot of anxiety and confusion to the numerous warriors who enjoy Maplestory due to this additional option situation. Despite all the circumstances and gave a steady love Maplestory, we have prepared a small gift of your heart. And mighty worried about the future dear audit. Yeah, it starts getting weird because the translation's whack. Right here, PC Room Arcane Shade Weapon. That is an Arcane Umbra weapon for anyone playing in GMS. Now, keep in mind, this is Korean Maplestory, and we might not get these same items back. But this is once per world. You can specify once per world to receive all the items. And you get to select which items you want. Both cannot be changed. Only one can, and you can only get 1 per Maple ID. So you get 1 Arcane Umbra weapon. This is similar to the Absolab weapon boxes. It's still pretty insane, especially if you're training a character in Reboot. An Arcane Umbra weapon will be a huge upgrade compared to anything else that you can get in the early game. A Dominator Pendant Box. A Choo Choo Island set coupon. I'm assuming this is probably some type of permanent NX. Extreme Elixir of Growth. I'm guessing this is a Typhoon Growth potion. Or maybe better, because apparently the Typhoon Growth is right here. So Extreme Growth might be for 241 to 249. Might be a new potion that we haven't seen yet in GMS. Typhoon Growth 3. These are the ones that go from 239 to 240 max level. Neo Growth Elixir 321. We haven't gotten these in the game yet, but I assume they're probably just the same. The 200 to 210, 210 to 220, 220 to 230. We get 1,000 Arcane Symbol coupons. That is huge. I think most people do dailies. You'll probably get 8, 15, 20 per region. So you maybe average to around 100 symbols a day. This is, say you were only doing Esfera or Moras, right? Moras has horrendous dailies. You get 8 a day. This covers for almost, hold up 1 second, let me do the math real quick. I'm gonna pull out my calculator. This is 125 days worth of Moras dailies. I really wouldn't recommend doing these other in regions other than Moras and Esfera because those are the ones you get the least amount of symbols per day. Maybe Latchland too if you're underfunded. This is still insane, okay? You get a custom die coupons, whatever, a Sherbet 90 days voucher. Apparently, I heard this is actually a vac pet. Also, here's the thing. Yeah, so Elixir of Extreme Growth is 200 to 249. Yeah, Sherbet is a vac pet. You can see by this purple P right here. That's a petite pet, which is insane. They're literally giving every single player a 90-day vac pet that costs tremendous amounts, 10 to 20 bill depending on the server you're in. Mitra's Experience 3 times coupon. Guessing these are 3x coupons, so down here they probably have more information. 3 times coupon, 8 weeks, 56 days. Experience 3 times 15 minutes offers 20 chapters, so you get 20 tickets, 7 days. That lasts for 7 days and can be used every Monday. And you get 5 at once, so 5 at once, 15 minutes each. That's, what is that, roughly an hour and 15 minutes every Monday morning. You can get it once per day, once per week. That's absolutely insane. And they'll add 2 weeks worth of attendance to Fairy Bros Golden Wagon for all warriors. Nice. And that's the end of their compensation. Now I have another screenshot right here. It's just the same thing. But if that wasn't all, they also decided to include the probability system for every cube in the game. So everybody's pretty much known this, probably for a while now, that red cubes and black cubes are a scam. Now keep in mind, they're not a scam. But red cubes and black cubes have significantly different tier up rates in KMS. As you can see right here, rare to epic is 6%, epic to unique is 1.8%, unique to legendary is 0.3%. That's crazy. That is crazy. And then option of, this basically just says first option is from rare is 100%, rare rating, epic first line is 100%. Basically, I think this just talks about the tier lines. So second option is either legendary or unique at a 10% to 90%, and then a 1% to 99%, right? And then they go on to give you the line percentage of every single potential line possible on the item. So pretty much you really only care about the legendaries. You can see here, 12% strength, 9.something%. But for a weapon, right? It says weapon. Attack power is a 4.878%. This is pretty, and horsepower, I'm guessing, is magic attack. These are the 2 lines most people want to go for, and if you want damage to bosses, 30, 35, 40. It's actually almost 5% chance each. And if you want to play this combination game, say you want 3-line attack, either way, the mix of boss to whatever is roughly the same, like around 5%, 6% each at each potential tier. What is that? 5 times 0.6 times 0.6 is 0.03, and then 0.0003, I think. 4.048 times 0.06 times 0.06. So yeah, that's a 0.017% to get a 3-line, right? And it's more or less the same for weapons and everything. If you're looking for boss damage lines or whatever, but there are multiple boss damage lines, as you can see here. You have 3 lines right here, each one accounting for about 0.5%, and again right here, each one accounting for about 6 to 4, so 10%. It's actually not bad, but we all kind of knew that it was kind of hard, but I guess we didn't know the rates, right? The percentage chance to get each line. But so if you guys were interested, I'll just leave all these links in the description down below for you guys to see yourself. But basically, it's crazy. If we move into black cubes, we actually confirm, the suspicion that everybody says. For KMS, at least, black cubes have a 3 times or greater than 3 times chance to get tier up from unique to legendary. You can see right here, 1%. And if you look at the first option, everybody said that getting a double prime rating is higher with black cubes, and we actually confirmed that here with 100, 20, and 5. And go back to red cubes, go all the way up, right here, 100, 10, and 1. So it is true, black cubes do have a higher chance to get you doubled, maybe even triple prime. And yeah, it's crazy because literally if you want to scroll through, you can see the rates for every single line stat. So say you wanted to confirm, holy, why is it so laggy? That's a shield, hat, right? So one of the things people have been saying is the hats are rigged. Right here, as you can see, first line, 8% to get a stat of your choice, and then roughly 6% to get the lesser lines. I think the cooldown lines are also pretty interesting. You have 10% chance to get either one. And you go down the list, 6.something%, 7.something%. So if you wanted a 3-line, that's roughly, I want to say like a 0.03% chance. 0.08 times 0.06 times 0.076. Yeah, it's like 0.036% chance you get a 3-line of your choice. And then if you scroll down again, you see that for accessories, it's significantly higher. If I can just get to one of the shoes, gloves, cloak, belt, oh my god. See, there's okay, face decoration, right? You can see the percentages, legendary, right here. significantly higher. 9, 9, 10. So what is that? 9 times 9, 0.18, and then this is 0.018, and then times this again is 0.0, something like that. I think it's like, oh man, I don't want to do this math. 0.09 times 0.09 times 0.1 times 100. It's like, yeah, a 0.81% chance to get through line. So it's significantly high, but it's still really low. You guys can look through this if you want. There's a whole Reddit page right here that talks about the statement, general cube rates, black BPOC. Oh, I should look at BPOC cube rates too. So everybody says BPOC tier up rates are significantly higher. As you can see in KMS, it's actually not. The tier rate for a bonus potential is 0.5% roughly, rounded, which is almost as bad as red cubes. And geez, I can't imagine this, because again, these rates are very reflective of KMS's tier up rates. I really want to say that in GMS it's higher, just because it feels like it's much higher than this. I think like some rebooter did the math, and like black cubes were like 5 or 6% or something like that to tier up from unique to legendary, and it's just like a whole spreadsheet of calculations or whatever. And if you're curious as to how many freaking lines there are, like just look at a legendary hat bonus potential. Look at all these lines. Absolutely crazy, right? And you can see some lines actually double up, like crit damage. And then the ones that you're actually interested in, like stat percent, it's like 3%, 3%, 3%. So these are probably the lowest rates you'll ever have to rolling. Whatever. But yeah, this is pretty much what just got vomited out in the Maplestory Reddit. If I were to go back right here, r/Maplestory, this is going to be the talk for who knows how long, but basically, shit's kind of changing. Oh, I didn't mean to say that, but yeah, things are changing in the game. Nexon's becoming more transparent. They're refunding a lot of flames to players who are like pretty genuinely upset. So leave down in the comments what you guys think below, what you guys feel about Nexon's compensation. Do you think it's enough? But that's going to go ahead and end my video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace!